certainly the Volvo Ocean Race has been the last chapter of my life, and put a lot of effort into it. And I think the thing about the Volvo Ocean Race is you share it with a lot more people. We're a team of 25 people. We've got a whole nation following us in the UAE. So I think if we could win the Volvo Ocean Race, that would have huge meaning. But I'm not going to answer your question. That's not fair.
Let's come back to day one of last time edition. I know this is an unfair question for you, but what's you learned from that day?
Well, I mean, this time 3 years ago we just won the import race and went out on first leg and broke our mast on the first night. I guess we learned that maybe we were too aggressive in the technology that we tried, but having said that, we had tested it for 6 months. So I guess what we learned more than anything is you need to double check everything and make sure that you're as prepared as you can be. And I believe that this time we've done that. As an example, we've already used both of the sets of standing rigging that we'll be using in this race. We've done an equal amount of mileage on each. We've tuned each set of rigging, so we're very confident there won't be a manufacturing defect with that. So, and the same throughout all the boat. We've just tested as much as we can to be better prepared, but we've had more time to do so.
Okay, and how much the Volvo Ocean 65 is safer, stronger?
I think it is a lot stronger, the boat itself. The masts, I'm not sure. The mast I think is fairly similar. The rigging is a little bit more conservative, a lot more conservative than what we had last time, because we had solid carbon fibre continuous rigging, whereas this is EC6, which I think has now done 2 or 3 generations of the race. But you know, it's the same as Puma had last time, and their mast fell down. So I think in terms of safer, I think the biggest difference is that we've got slightly more freeboard. We're a little bit further out the water. The boats sail with more heel, so it's a little bit drier on board. We're not getting washed off by walls of water. We still get wet, but it's not like a wall of water washing off the wheel. So I think that's the biggest thing that's going to help the safety of the crew. You know, I don't know, and I'm as intrigued as all of you to see what's going to happen. I'm not sure if there's going to be big differences in the abilities of the teams, or if we're all literally going to sail along next to each other for hours on end, days on end, until somebody makes a mistake in a sail handling or a decision. So I really don't know, and I guess that's the beauty of this race.
You have any issue with the piracy this time or not?
I think not. We've had briefings. We've been pretty much told that piracy is not a problem in the Indian Ocean. I think more of a problem in the China Sea now. So I personally am not worried about piracy in this race.
Okay, perfect. And what's about Abu Dhabi, your main sponsor, of course? Let's have some words about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Abu Dhabi are very proud to do the race again. It's fantastic for us to have the same sponsor because we can build on what we did before. We've learned a lot from the last race, and I think we come back this time as a very, very strong team. The big thing is the stopover in Abu Dhabi. Everybody was surprised last time what a great stopover it was. I think now everybody's looking forward to going there. I've seen all the plans, and I can tell you now it's going to be a great, great time. So many things organised to do. The weather is always fantastic that time of year. All of our families are coming, so yeah, looking forward to getting to Abu Dhabi.
The other press conference 1 week ago, Bob Becking told us that you want to win this race. Yeah. You answered the same question. You would like to finish in the top 3 every single leg. Yeah. That is the best way to win this. You repeat this? You are convinced that it is the good way to win this race?
Yeah, I think my feeling is it's going to be a little bit more like Olympic sailing, where you've got to try and get in the top few each time. It's not so important to win a leg, it's more important to never finish last or 6th or 5th in a leg. So, you know, we've got some strong teams, everybody's got the same equipment. I think everybody will have some good days, everybody will have some bad days. So for me, I think if we can just stay steady, try and finish in the top 3, and then we'll see. Maybe by the time we get to leg 6, 7, we have to be more aggressive. But for now, let's just try and not lose the race.
Okay, the really was done. How much food do you bring on board?
We've got food for 26 days, and I think we're going to need every single bit of it. It looks quite slow, the weather.